Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. The Ravens at 7-5 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
No.
Here's Jackson to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. But now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Rams defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 16 and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Bond going to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. They try the left side here with Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs. Then they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Now Mon. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Ravens nothing.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to... as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Escaping the pressure right. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Again, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mon now off of play action. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Got it. Ready.
Off the play fake, Mon. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a gain of 13. 1st down, Rams.
And the Rams 1st down.
Here's Mon. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will not be able to get the 1st as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. York able to send this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Smoke Monday. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
makes the score.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Jackson on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Second and 11. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the Rams.
Ready,
They'll take
ready.
over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Mon. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's go.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Up the middle, it's Williams. Powerful running. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mon to the air on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
A 51-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Mon looks to throw on 1st down. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It's taken to the 26. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing is Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
No, we changed it.
On second down, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Dobbins will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Jackson. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Pass complete there to McCool. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Ready.
And the Rams first down.
Ball ready. Ready.
They go play action here. Mon. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball is the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 85 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Mon looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
Ready. Ready.
Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. that fumble earlier, probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Let's go.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. Option handoff to Williams. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
16 yards right off the bat for a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Jackson going to change things up a bit. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Williams running left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They go back to the ground with Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mond. They're going for it. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses when they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Lamar changing the play. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Jackson to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked up by Smoke Monday. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd. See if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break.